With 30 different films being screened at 3 locations in the downtown over the weekend, the Brantford Film Festival took on a more serious tone in its second year, according to steering committee member Josh Bean. Although last year's films featured a little more comedy, he says this year's festival was still top-notch.
It's been really great. People have been coming out saying the films were pretty thought-provoking and really made them think about certain issues. And it's been, last year was there's a lot of funnier films, and this year's a little more serious, but still the quality of films hasn't changed.
One of the more thought-provoking films in this year's festival was an 18-minute short titled To Rest in Peace. It tells the true story of director Fawaz Al-Matrouk's uncle, Malek. In Kuwait, during the 1990 occupation, he sees 2 dead bodies by the side of the road, but can't figure out why nobody will bury them. Eventually, he takes up the courage to bury them on his own.
It's about somebody trying to find a little piece of human dignity, even in a time of war.
Al-Matrouk was born in Kuwait, but grew up in Toronto, where he met the film's producer, Josh Claver. To Rest in Peace has been screened in Cannes, Dubai, London, and other parts of the world, and Al-Matrouk says he was excited about the film's Canadian premiere, which took place in Brantford over the weekend. He adds that he hopes viewers who see his film will think about how some people find the courage to stand up for what they believe in.
The biggest thing I hope people take away from this film is a sense of how some people can really rise to an occasion. You know, there's this inner strength that is in some people that I saw a lot when I was in Kuwait during the first days of the occupation, where ordinary people, you know, my aunt, my uncle, would just rise to the occasion and become something a lot more than what I knew them as. So it's the story of somebody who finds that little bit of heroism inside them, an ordinary guy, and tries to preserve a sense of human dignity, which I think is so important, even in a time of war.
Following the screenings of each film, the 3-day festival wrapped up at the St. Andrew's United Church with a final reception and awards presentation. Brantford's Film Festival is put on with a partnership between the Brantford Arts Block, the City of Brantford, Laurier Brantford, the Brantford Film Group, and the Brantford Public Library. Bean says that this year's event did experience some growth, and the festival committee will continue to build on this success in future years.
It's a little bigger than it was last year, and definitely some positives from some of the things that we got feedback on last year we changed this year, and some things that we'll correct again next year, but just keep growing every year as we move forward.
Bean added that in addition to this year's growth, the festival also attracted a broader range of audience members, with visitors coming to Brantford from as far as Toronto and Niagara. Reporting for BrantNews.com, I'm Eric Lloyd.